Guys, it's your girl Stylish Raven, and I realized this is not my typical video. Anyways, today's video is basically going to be about why I pretty much do not like my BMW X7 50i. Although there are a lot of things that I do like about it. Of course, the kids love the vehicle. And I really thought I was going to love it with it being like my first BMW and everything like that. But yeah, I didn't. So really quickly, I just want to kind of show you guys. Before we go to the car, it literally came with two keys. Of course, one is on my keychain. Another key, like a card type key. And then you can unlock the car with your phone. This is all of my paperwork from when I purchased the car. Of course, the actual sticker that was on my car. Everything like that. That's the price of the car. Of course, once you put all of your other things, you know, on the back in the finance department. Of course, my title to the car because I actually own it. Yeah, so I actually customized everything on my vehicle. Yeah, so I picked all the options, which was another reason that I really thought I was going to like it, because I went in, I ordered everything online, ordered it in. It took, I think, roughly, they say 6 to 8 weeks, but I think I got my vehicle in like week 4, 5-ish to be exact, and it got shipped to the dealership, and the dealership brought it to me because I didn't go to them. They just, you know, brought it to me or whatever. And I can't remember if I got charged a fee for that or not. The guy sat in the car. He showed me everything about the car, how to work the car, the whole thing. So with all of that, let's go ahead and get into the car. All right, so this is my car. It's right here in the garage. I'm gonna go ahead and back it out for you guys and pretty much show y'all. I know it looks like I'm parked on there, but I'm not. I just like to park really close. So I'm gonna use the spare key. I've never really used that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use that one for you guys.
What took you so long, Matrix? Honestly, right?
Turn that down so I'm not copyrighted. So as you guys can see automatically, I don't know if you can or can't, I have about a total of 12,180 miles on my car at this time. It is a V8, and give you guys the full I'm gonna put my mirrors in because my garage is pretty tight. And the car will stop. I don't know if they think you're hitting something, which I'm not hitting anything. That is definitely something. I mean, it's a love-hate relationship for me with the car. All right, so go ahead and put it in park and show you guys the car. So I'm gonna do a walk around just to kind of show you guys everything on here. I don't have any shoes, so y'all forgive me. So I do have the Bowers and Wilkins system, surround sound system. It's like the step up. I do have the Cognac, the step up in the leather. I'd have to look. It's the one with the M. I forgot. All the specs on the car. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen a ton of these cars, so y'all already know all of the you're also supposed to be able to unlock the doors right there, but I think I have that turned off to where you have to be in the front. So yes, my kids have my car a bit dirty right now. It needs to be vacuumed, the whole thing. But this is the car. This is the sunroof, the double sunroof, the whole thing. All right. So I do have two vehicles. I have a Dodge Charger, and then I have this one. All right. So that y'all get the whole spec. All right. So now I'm going to tell you guys everything I actually love about the car. Let me start with that first. So first I will say I love the sunroof. That's like my favorite thing about the car. However, the kids never want to have that open. It's always closed. So I've actually written down 7 things that I absolutely cannot stand about this vehicle. And I'm actually in the process of selling the vehicle back to the dealership. I went up there yesterday. You know, the kids, they love it. So I'm really contemplating it because I've had it now almost 6 months. I bought this vehicle in April. Usually I average about 12,000 miles in a year. So I've had quite a few trips where I've had to go out of town for a property that I own. However, I'm just going to jump right into it, okay? Because I don't want this to get too lengthy on you guys, and I kind of want to tell y'all why I really don't like this car. So I'll start with the things that I love, and then I'll go into the 6 to 7 things that I hate. I love that I had it customized. I customized it basically because as far as the interior, I absolutely love the interior. I love the screen. I love the seats. I love the matte finish that I have in here. I love the suede or whatever this is that I chose. Like, I love everything down to my tires, the blue, just like everything, okay? I do have the executive package. So I know, like, some people don't like this, but I really did. I liked it. But there's also something about it that, you know, I'm going to also mention that I don't actually like. Of course, the sound system. I really do like the sound system that I chose for the car. The seats, the leather is very comfortable, so I have no complaints about that. And I really love my tires. I think they're cute, okay? And then they're all-weather tires, you know, all that road flat tires, the whole thing. So it's not just that they're cute, but, you know, they serve the purpose. That way, if I'm somewhere with my kids, I'm not stranded or anything like that. So that's all my pros about the car. Although I definitely have space for 7 people in here. I've put 7 people in here before. The kids typically complain, and these are teenage kids and they're not big kids. They complain about 7. So it really seats 6 people comfortably, even though you can fit 7 in here. So I don't know if y'all see in the back, it's 2 headrests, but you can fit a person in the middle seat there. However, it's not, you know, the most comfortable once you put 3 back there. So if you put 3 back there, 2 here in the bucket seats, and 2 up here, that's a total of 7. Typically we ride 5, but I do pick up a lot of kids and stuff like this for school. So I will say that they advertise that it rides 7, but this is 6 people comfortably. So that's something I guess the kids don't like. As the seats are super comfy, especially on long trips. Like I said, I've been having to drive for a property that I have, and it really is comfortable. Now, I love the fact that I don't have a car note. I own it outright, so that's always a bonus. I love that my kids love the car. That is one thing, because I do want the family to be pleased. So that is something else that I've been weighing in on my decision as far as if I'm going to sell this or not. All right, so things that I hate about the car, because I wrote all this down and I don't want to miss anything. Number 1, I never use the diamond knob. Although it's very cute and all that, I never use it. It's actually easier for me to do everything right here on my monitor. You know, like if I'm driving, I just go from here to, you know, here to here. And I know this is there because it's supposed to be like safety, but just in all honesty, it's more of a distraction for me to turn it and try to zoom up and down and everything like that, versus just to touch whatever that I actually see. So that's one downfall that I don't like. Number 2, it never locates my phone. So this car, I don't care what it is, it will the Bluetooth connect, when it comes to playing music and stuff like that, it never registers my phone. So then I wind up having to shut the car completely off. Well, first I have to disconnect, and like if there's no phone connected, try to reconnect it, and then it'll still say, no source available, no this, and then you have to turn the car off. And then it's not only that you have to turn the car off, you got to turn it off, open the doors. It's almost like the car has to know that you've left the car for at least 2 to 3 minutes, and then restart the car, and then it will catch. So that's been since like the beginning. That's a huge inconvenience, especially like when we're road tripping and stuff like that. And it's the same thing with the volume. A lot of times we have no volume, and it's like nothing you can do to undo it, to fix it. You just have to shut the whole car off, and do it and repeat the same steps that I just told to y'all in order to get the volume and everything back going. I have massage options on the front 2 seats. I think I have them on the 2 captain seats right here in the middle, but I'm not sure. I never really ride back there. It's something I'd have to ask the kids. However, I've realized that the massage option is not, I prefer to just sit in the seats, because the massage options, for me, I never really feel them all over, and then when I do feel them, they're not comfortable. So I never use the massage setting here in the car. So that's another thing, like that I don't like about the car. My seat belt, right? So my seat belt is not adjustable. I don't know if y'all can see that. It does not adjust. The sun is kind of in the way. I'll come this way and show you guys. But the seat belt is not adjustable. So I'm always, literally, when I buckle in, I'm being choked. And if you know anything about this car, when you start it and you get ready to drive, it automatically locks the belt in place, or tightens the belt, should I say, to kind of prevent you from, like, if you got in a collision or anything, excessive movement and everything. So I'm okay with that, but I'm not okay with the fact that I can't adjust the height of the seat belt to stop it from being in my neck. That is a huge inconvenience for me, because I'm only 5'4.5", really 5'3.5", but 5'4.5". Okay, car sits 6 people comfortably. We took a road trip. I had my 3 kids, myself, and 2 other children with me, so that made 6 of us in total. So although there was enough space, imagine packing for that many people. We literally had no trunk space, none. We were using the bottom compartment, and then we had bags all the way up to right here in the middle, and where the 7th person would sit, we had bags on that back seat. And so if you're looking for something with more cargo space or space, this would not be the car for like a long road trip, because you can't pack for everybody. So that definitely was like one of the very second things that I hated about the car, because especially in something this big, you want to have room. As far as gas, the car is good on gas, surprisingly, for an SUV. However, if you're driving a 5.5 hour drive, it's going to use the full tank. So I can take my car and I can go 5.5 hours and I still have a fourth of tank. This car I have to fill up before I get to Louisiana. So I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. To get to South Louisiana, I'm pretty much out of gas. And then the last thing that I hate about this car is that the car actually stopped on me already. So I was at 101 miles CE and the car stopped. Pretty much like we couldn't start it up. Like and I'll read the message that it said to me. It read, I gotta find it because I wrote it down for you guys. Also, it gave me a drivetrain malfunction. It said that I could continue driving, but no roadside assistance was required. Reduced engine performance, contact service center. So it just would not start up for 3 hours. 3 hours I was in the Walmart parking lot, stranded at nighttime. I went to get groceries. I wasn't on a hill. I wasn't on anything like that. And I've been like 60 to 70 miles till E in this car, which I really typically don't let my cars run down that low on gas. But I was at 101 and it wouldn't start. We put gas in there, we filled it up almost to past a half a tank, and the car still would not start. So I did call roadside assistance. They were telling me that it was something, it was a chip that was not passing the startup inspection when you start the car. And so they basically called a tow company. So in that time, we took a Uber or Lyft, should I say, back to the house, because we were like maybe 8 minutes from the house, an 8-minute drive, but I wasn't walking there that time of night. We came and we got my Dodge. By the time we drove back to Walmart, something just says start the car. We start the car and it started perfectly. So I had to call roadside assistance, tell them I didn't need the tow, and I drove the car home. However, I did not like that the car did that to me, that it stopped on me. So yeah, that was something I did not like, because it's a brand new car. Another thing I think is, I always wanted a BMW. This is my first foreign car. However, I always wanted a BMW car. So I felt like this was a happy medium between my kids and I, but it is pretty big for my liking. When it comes to backing up and stuff like that. And with that being said, the backup camera does not always come on or does not always work. So there are times I'm like, hey, well, where's my backup camera? Even though I'm a person that uses my mirrors, it is pretty convenient to have the backup camera in certain instances. And when you don't have that in certain situations, it's really a headache. So that is everything about why I like or dislike the car. So if y'all have any questions, y'all let me know. If y'all have any suggestions of what I should maybe get instead of this vehicle, please let me know. Because I was looking at like the Dodge Durango. I was looking at the Cadillac Escalade. I was looking at the Lincoln, not the Navigator, the Aviator. And it was something, oh, and I was looking at the GMC Denali. So I don't know. Those were all vehicles that we sat down as a family and looked at together when we were also looking at this one. And being that I don't like this one, I'm going to sell it. And I don't know if I'm just going to stay with my Charger or eventually I'm going to get something else. But in the meantime, y'all let me know. This, oh, and in case I didn't say it, this is a 2021 BMW X7 50mi. Big 7, it's something like that, whatever. It's not the 40i, it's the 50. So anyways, go ahead, like this video. I know it's not my typical, but go ahead and comment below, and thank you guys for watching today. Bye. Hey Gems, it's your girl Stylist Raven here. Thanks for watching my video today. Make sure you check out my previous video, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe, okay? If you're new to my channel, become fam, click subscribe, and follow me on my social networks. Bye.